Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. Here is the sketch that I am using for Stretch the Sketch, and y'all lovely ladies and gents, if there is any, are going to see a double page spread from me. Oh, love double page spreads. Sure I do. Well, anyway, I decided to let's stretch this sketch out to a double page spread, and I happened to realize, to be really honest, I did happen to actually realize that I had 6 photos of things that I just wore during, I don't know, I think it was like in February or something. We had to do a bunch of like different type of things, and I was wearing, because one of them, and the reason why I know it was done in February is because I'm wearing my blackout stuff. We had a blackout Friday for, this was during, it was during the month of February, because I had Black History Month, we had Blackout Friday, and we had Valentine's Day. So this is all what I wore, and then the one big photo that we have is where we assured our teachers that or our parents that we've got one of the Learn From Home weeks that we had to go and try to, you know, help the parents and all that stuff. So that is what these photos are about. I'm almost done with my school year last year, believe it or not. I'm still working on 2019. Normally I'm not like that. Normally I don't skip around, but I'm trying to just get done as much as I can, because grad school, if I didn't have grad school, I'd be caught up way quicker than I already am. But thank God grad school is almost over with. Hella freaking Luya. Let me tell you, I'm ready. I'm ready for it to be done. I think my tutor friend is ready for it to be done. We're tired of writing papers, because that is all grad school is papers. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with grad school. I'm done and over with it. It's driving me nuts. It's taken away from my sanity. But on a good note, we're 80 days away from my crazy husband to come home from Kuwait. So, you know, there's that. He's almost ready to just say sayonara's and call it a day. So he's coming home shortly. Like I said, we're down to 80 days, and I'm not counting, but he is, because ultimately at the end of the day, it is what it is. I've done this one too many times already with Joshua being gone, so it doesn't even faze me anymore at this point. It does faze our daughter, but it doesn't faze me. I'm like, okay, whenever you get home, and then you can take over duties, and then I'm gone. And I'm going to take plenty of girls' days, mom days, Target days without my child, and make up for it. It may take my whole year, but you know, it is what it is. So I decided to use the Hip Kit collection from July. And I decided I am going to load this thing up with a bunch of butterflies and flowers. So what I'm having is, my title is I'm Having a Blast, and it's like us laughing, like having the best laugh. And then I am putting best photo, and definitely during this time frame, she definitely was, both of us were our saving graces last year. We were the only two that were face to face through the whole entirety of what's the word I want to say, during last year, during 2020-2021 season for school. And she saved my behind a lot, and I saved her behind a lot. It was a lot, because ultimately we had to go back in time, which for her and I wasn't a big deal, but for my kids they were, because they were used to technology and be able to do things, and we had to go back to paper. And then I had to grade a lot of paper instead of, you know, stuff grading it for me. So, you know, that's been a lot. And that was a lot of fun. Sure was. I'm so glad I got technology back, and I can load everything up on technology and call that a day. That's fantastic. I love that part. So that is just wonderful in itself right there. But yeah, so that is what the photos were and all that. And here I am distressing my flowers, making up all of these flowers and just using it up. I loved my little stream of butterflies that I used. And I do put a lot of them, different spots of it up on foam tape. And then the flowers I do the same. Now I do cut out some of what's going on, and then I realized that some of it I forgot to turn the thing back on. So it's kind of, I'm not like hodgepodginess, but if I went to cut this out because it's a double page spread, we would be here forever. And normally I try to keep my videos under 10 minutes because that's what you guys like to see. However, this one, because it's a 2-page spread, I had to go a little bit longer. So I hope that you're still here and through this, because, you know, that is what this is. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. I do upload between 2 to 3 times a week. I do collaborations, design team layouts, fun stuff. I am a close to my heart consultant. All of that information will be linked down below, along with who is doing this today. I did this layout and did this voiceover all today because, true to myself, normally I am very good about writing everything down, and I missed this on my layout or on my little chart that I use for whatever reason. So yeah, but here I am. I'm just doing the next set of flowers, and like I said, I do cut in and out just so that I can make sure that you guys don't have to sit there and watch me distress every photo and do everything. So there is all of the flowers that I added. And I add a big cluster on the bottom, a big cluster in the afternoon, or the big cluster in the bottom, big cluster in the top, and then I did the butterflies throughout. And I just absolutely, I guess I love how this turned out. I think that for me it works out wonderful. And you'll see, I think I don't put this on camera, but I do add some of the feathers that are in this too. And I add that as well. I am so sorry you hear my daughter in the background. But I am just going through everything, making sure everything is good. Have any of you guys had your pumpkin spice yet? I think I've had about like 20 of them since it came out. Well, maybe not that much because I've been in quarantine and then, you know, school. But I've had a couple of them. I absolutely love this season. Oh, fall is like my fave. Oh, I don't know. I would say fall is probably one of my favorites. I definitely have to say that. So I'm just placing all these little bits and bobs down, and I'm just making this look good, and I'm adding just little different things to it, these clusters. I just love how I heavied it on like one side of the double page and left that big old fat opening. I think it works out in my favor big time. I don't know. I just love it. So here I am, I'm just placing all this down. I do my splatters, and then I come in with, I don't know, some puffy stickers. Not puffy stickers, but like enamel dots that are circles and square, or stars and hearts. And I plaster them all over on that page because I think that that looks good. So here was the splatters. I did put the splatters down. And then I come in with a few other little pieces and I add them. Just because I'm like, ooh, I think this looks good, and I keep going, and then you will see me do all of the enamel dots. I use a whole sheet on them because I think that it just adds just a little bit much more, and then that is it to this. So make sure you go check out everybody that's linked down below. I absolutely love doing this once a month. I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to join back in May and then do this on a monthly basis. It does get me out of my norm. Here, probably starting in October, you're going to see probably a lot more traveler's notebooks, and I'm going to shrink them down because I want to get some of my traveler's notebooks back caught up. But here you go. You'll see me use all of them. I just place them everywhere. Everywhere you can possibly think of, I place them. The still shots, there are tons of still shots coming up. I tried to take as many possible still shots as I could throughout this so that that you can see quite a bit of this layout. At the end, make sure that you like and subscribe. If you're still here, thank you. Make sure you hit that like button, that notification bell, so that you know each and every time that I do upload, and hit that subscribe button. And I hope that you guys all stay safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.